You're welcome to Logos Aflame Daily Devotional Podcast. Be blessed as you listen.
October 20th. Today's topic is the Rechabites, an example of obedience. Today, as we journey through Jeremiah's experience, we encounter a remarkable family, the Rechabites. According to this family's story, which they told to Jeremiah, their forefather had instructed them to never take any wine, build houses or vineyards, or sow seeds. Rather, they were to live in tents all the days of their lives and carry on as nomads. The Rechabites had kept this instruction through countless generations, and amidst changing times and evolving societies, it must have been difficult to adapt and yet stay the same in many ways. Still, they did. That was the power of their obedience. The Rechabites' example is the level of commitment and obedience that God expected from Israel and which He expects from us. The kind that sticks to and adheres to His commandments, laws, and principles, regardless of the present temptations and the ever-shifting values of the world around us. While some of the Rechabites' instructions may not have been practical for their survival in later years, particularly with the threat of Nebuchadnezzar's invasion, the assurance we have of God's instruction is that they are necessary and essential to our survival as we journey through life. The laws are true, just, and instrumental for right living. The Israelites failed to adhere to God's law, and this brought them great distress and calamity. Like them, our lives too veer off course whenever we fail to hearken to the Lord in obedience. We must be intentional about our obedience, and we must provide the same model of obedience for our household. Like Paul admonished Timothy, our failure to provide for our own and those of our household makes us worse than an unbeliever. 1 Timothy 5 verse 8. This provision is not related to material needs alone, but also includes emotional and spiritual provision, one of which is providing right instructions about obedience to God like the Rechabites did. Practical reflections. 1. What example of obedience do I display before God? 2. What keeps me from obeying God as I should? Our Bible reading is from Jeremiah 25:1, compromises with the wicked. It is like polluting a fountain or muddling Psalm 89:14-37, Proverbs 25:25-27. Our memory verse is from Proverbs 25:26, using the Living Bible. If a godly man compromises with the wicked, it is like polluting a fountain or muddling a spring.
We would love to hear from you. Please send your messages and prayer requests to our email, office@logosaflameministries.org, or visit our Facebook page, Logos of Flame Ministries, and drop a message. God bless.